Hi all, I just wanted to come on quickly. I just wanted to show you my new deck. It's called Tarot of the Pirates. It's a La Scarborough deck. It's absolutely beautifully drawn. I bought it because I just bought it on a whim because I liked the deck on La Scarborough. I noticed that it wasn't really readily available, and I actually found these on eBay for an affordable price, so they're definitely OOP. But I just wanted to come on for a quick second because I wanted to show you the deck itself. And yes, I edged them in this really pretty blue. And if you're wondering what marker I used my Moltov marker. This is a baby blue. Love this color. I did it on another deck as well. Just a really, really, really pretty color. This morning I decided to get up and do a quick reading for myself. I'm not going to tell you what the question was, but these are the cards that came out. And I got the dreaded Three of Swords. And I was looking at it and saying to myself that this is really, really, really not the Rider-Waite. In fact, it's like blown the doors away from what Rider-Waite is. And this card reminded me of when I was on a tall ship. Yes, I got to sail on a tall ship. It was the Krusenstern. It was in 2000, tall ships in Boston when they came into the harbor. And I got a chance to sail on her. And I did get to go up on the rigging. So looking at this, and I'm like climbing the rigging. But what is in back of him? It looks like there's another sailor. And wow, oh my word, what does this mean? And just looking at it, what can my intuition say about this card? Is I know going up those ropes is very, very hard. In fact, when I went up, the bosun was right next to me where the ghost is in the background, but he was actually on the rigging with me and giving me encouraging words to go up this wooden rope ladder. While the ship was moving, it was moving very, very slowly, but it was still moving. Sometimes it can get a little discouraging, but it was an adventure. But while I was up on the main mast, looking down, he was walking up another woman that wanted to see if she could climb as well. And she was having a difficult time of it. She would go up a couple of runs and back a couple of runs, and it was frustrating to her. And I was just thinking about being in her shoes. It's like, I'm like saying, come on, it's worth it. Get up on, come on, you can do this, you can do this. You know, take one more step, it's okay. And she'd come back and down, up and down. So it's, I'm like saying, how can that relate to the Three of Swords? So what did I do? I took out the little white book, and what was amazing in this, just using my intuition, the Three of Swords, let me just get the little white book open. You know, this is a typical little white book, and it just has a couple of sentences, maybe not even whole sentence. But what does it say? It says, he who rises must be prepared to face a potential fail. Oh my word. What amazing card. This is exactly right. In my experience of going up on these ropes is, yes, it's sometimes you have to take a couple of steps back in order to get to the place where you want to go. How empowering that's what this Three of Swords means. So if the number 3 means unity, and this is definitely it. You know, the swords are intellect, and they're, you know, If you want to move to forward, you have to take those steps. And sometimes it's very hard to do. And sometimes you don't want to do it all. So I would say that the ghost in the background is there to lend moral support. It's someone there that's behind you. They're in the past, an ancestor or whatever you believe in. But he's going to do this. There's hazards along the way, and he could be easily that ghost in the background, but he has to look forward and move ahead in order to progress. And I just wanted to pull out my Rachel Pollack book and look at the definition of the Three of Swords. I'll be right back. So this is what I mean about the Three of Swords and how this tarot deck is completely different from the normal Three of Swords. I mean, usually it's met with this heart with swords going right through the middle. And even in a Marseille's deck, it's shown a little bit differently. So this is definitely different. I mean, even look at this. This is sorrow. Let's look at what this is. And let's see what it says here. It says, sorrow with the hope that by accepting it, we can go beyond the pain. Conflict in a group, such as a family or work, understanding the quality of your own mind. And then reverse, which I don't read, denial of some pain, attempts to bring back harmony in a group of people, not understanding your own thought process. So, it's rather interesting that they went with this type of card rather than the traditional. And it's, I really like this analogy of going up the rungs of the rope, a rope ladder. And sometimes you're going to feel, and you might be that ghost in the background, but it's worth going up to the mast in the long run. So I really kind of do like this card. And just to do a quick show, they also do something a little bit different in the Nine of Wands, which I actually like as well. And look at this. This is like really, really interesting. So if we look up what the traditional meaning of the Nine of Wands are, and let me just flip to it, and you can see, it's like there's wands all over the place. And this one, what is this, surrender flag here? And it looks like he's pulling it up, and, the sky's a little bit formidable, and, it's just really kind of strange that this is the Nine of Wands. And comparing to other readings, and let's see what this says about it. If you're using the rider, then the image of courage, strength, and intense situation, defensiveness. But if you wish to go beyond these meanings, it's because comes a card of fulfillment of energy and excitement and inspiration. So, he has all these burdens to bear. So let's see what it says in the little white book for the Tarot of Pirates. And it's the Nine of Wands. Just bear with me, using one hand right now. The past is one of the most honest teachers. He who discovers it or does not learn from it is destined to succumb. Very interesting. It's I really do like this little white book that comes with the Tarot of Pirates. I do like how the cards are, and just an FYI on this deck, the 8 and the Strength and Justice cards are not Rider-Waite, they're reversed. So it's an interesting deck. I really have come to really love it. The images are so fresh and refreshing. So thank you for watching. Sorry for the length, and have a great day.